the point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots go up by 19.
Saints 3.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Chuck now from the gun. Throwing deep to the left side. They connect on the deep shot. And he will get this inside the 30.
50 yards on the play. And the Saints first down.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
50 yards. First down, Saints.
Pistol snap here to Chuck. He's trying to go deep again. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. They've got 2nd down.
Quite Wilson there defensively.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Saints first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints start the 2nd half with some needed points. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Here's May. He rolls to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Buys time, rolling right. That one complete to Diggs. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 16 yards on the play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To the air yet again, May. Forced out to his right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing again, it's May. It's complete to Hunter Henry. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Well, we have seen the value of a big, physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, It's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
Took his shot at 6 that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Now May on third and long. Rolling left, buying some time. On the run, deep down the left side. This one misses the tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Now May on 4th down. Escapes the pocket. He's looking deep once again. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Oh, it's 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's the Saints ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Second and 3 now.
Buffalo 18. Ready? Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 18. Pioneer.
Shock working from the gun. He beams one deep right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. And forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
Williams on the stop.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10.
It's a turnover on down.
May looking to throw. Chased out to his right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
On the stop. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Oh, finds his running back, Henderson. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
May throwing for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Back to throw. Shock. It's a big strike to Hill. Stop was made, but Not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
It's one of those situations that I really can't critique the defensive call at all. I mean, the X's and O's were everything you want, but unfortunately, the Jimmies and Joes, in double coverage of that tight end, couldn't get it done.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it.
Shucks pass. Intercepted. The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
What's that? Crazy. Lady, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
It's May from the end zone. Finds him over the middle. Breaks free in the center of the field. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First down throw for May. Escapes out to the left. He's keeping it. Ball is out. May lost it. And the Saints get to it. And that right there is going to be the spot they take over as they pick up a couple extra yards on the fumble return. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up.
18 Cardinal.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. That's called to Davis. And the Patriots return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made.
Intercepted.
Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
Crazy. Lady, what's that?
They're going to pass it here. On the move, headed right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
It's Henderson on the give. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Third and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. Makes the catch. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They've got to keep moving quick here.
5.
Trying to throw for it with May. Forced out to his right. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Not deterred by that pitch. He's throwing again. Trying to push deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Looking to throw it. Just got it away before the hit button. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
So everything comes down to this onside kick with less than a minute to go. Patriots are there to bring in the kick, and that should just about do it in this one. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Give now to Henderson. And he gets the Patriots the first down, and that should put an end to this contest. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Crazy. Crazy. Ready, what's up?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And that is the chance that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
They give it to the back of the zone read. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
Patriots 28, Saints 17.
Now Borregales on to send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Chuck now from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Patriots take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
To the air on 1st down, May. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way, still taking shots until the very last play. So as they've done so many times before, Brock, the Patriots take the win here at Gillette Stadium. Well, partner, we could see they had high hopes when they entered the stadium earlier today, hoping to pull the road victory off. We know, though, it can be so tough to win on the road, and there's some dejected faces as they leave this football field.
Never enjoyed these flights home. Going to be a long, silent one as they try to figure out what went wrong, ruminate on the outcome of this game. You never like taking one on the chin, ever, 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 and heading home just gives them all some extra time to think about what went wrong.
Glad I'm not going to be on that flight.